This will be worth a lot of money someday, sir. America's Most Wanted will pay you good for this.
It's likely located them.
you, buddy. Appreciate it.
A little sweet? All the tape. The tape is getting in the way of my music.
Wait for future action is over here. That later. Risk.
Which?
204.
Hold on. Sorry. Hold. Okay.
What's that over here?
Psalm 19.
Psalm 19. Oh, okay. Psalm 19. What number is that? Oh,
151.
151.
I'm missing my second page.
Oh, I am too.
Hey, Mike? I only got page 1.
Yeah, same here.
The other one's lost.
Yeah, I've only got page 1.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. Second page got lost.
Oh, I got it. I found it.
to, sorry. I'm good. Let's go back to March of Little Sweet. March. So that's save it for later.
Got it. Third move sounds 26.
Third movement of the Little Sweet?
Little Sweet.
Yeah, okay. You find your second
I
name?
did.
We'll do that after this.
Good morning, and welcome to the graduation recognition ceremony for the College of Communication, Media, Design, and Information. The ceremony will begin shortly, but a few housekeeping notes to be aware of. Please silence your cell phones at this time. The ceremony is being live streamed and recorded, and you can access the recording on the College of Communication, Media, Design, and Information website. Professional photographers with grad images are at the stage today to take photos of our graduates, which will be sent over email this summer. Please do not try to access the stage area during today's ceremony. We anticipate the ceremony will end no later than 9:45. So please remain in your seats until the conclusion of the ceremony. This is the final time our graduates will gather as a class, and we want to celebrate them together with a tassel turn and a cap toss. A reception at the Engerbretsen Quad will immediately follow today's ceremony. So please follow the CMDI staff and signage to the Engerbretsen Quad, and we look forward to celebrating with you all there. And finally, if you need assistance at any time during today's ceremony, please ask a CU Events Center Guest Services staff member. And now, we begin our ceremony with the processional.
All right, let's do this. Everybody, please take your seats. It is a beautiful day here in Boulder at the flagship campus of our beloved University of Colorado as we celebrate our graduating class of 2026. I'm Matthew Koshman. I'm a professor here in the Department of Communication. Appreciate that. And I will be your host for this morning's celebration. Graduates, parents, distinguished guests, and friends, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the recognition ceremony for our College of Communication, Media, Design, and Information. We are excited to honor more than 1,100 students in our class of 2026 who will receive bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees this academic year, more than 700 of whom are here celebrating with us today. And get comfortable, we are reading every single one of their names. And we are especially delighted to have our environmental design students and faculty here as we celebrate graduates for the first time as the newly named CMDI. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to invite forward Lori Bergen, the founding dean of CMDI. She's coming to the podium to open our ceremony with her remarks to the graduating class. Please join me in welcoming Dean Bergen.
Thank you so much, Matt Koshman, and everyone for a warm welcome. And congratulations to our graduates. The moment that you have worked so hard is finally here. I'm so honored to be here to share this occasion with you, class of 2026. This is a milestone moment of your life. Everything up to yesterday has been about getting the best education possible to prepare you for a wonderful life and a successful career. Tomorrow marks the beginning of your life, not as a student, but as a graduate of an incredible university, an ambitious professional, someone with amazing stories to tell and the tools to do so effectively. So, speaking of amazing stories, some of you may know the name Alan Kay, a famous computing pioneer who also got his start here. He earned his bachelor's degree from CU Boulder exactly 60 years ago. So why is his story remarkable? He was responsible for crucial innovations in technology at Apple, Atari, Disney, Imagineering, and others. He designed early programming languages and worked on the graphical interfaces that still define how we use computers. So even if you're not familiar with his work, you've probably heard his most famous maxim: the best way to predict the future is to invent it. So why do I tell you that today? Well, when I hear that quote, I don't imagine it as a challenge to technologists, but to creatives. It's a demand to create the world you wish to see, whether the tools of your craft are recording equipment, blueprint, pen and paper, or networks and algorithms. And his success was driven not by technology obsession, but from diverse interests in communication, biology, mathematics, music, and engineering. So you've been told throughout your time at CMDI that your education will set you apart by encouraging you to explore the areas where disciplines like design, journalism, and information science interact. And you have learned there is not one path to your destination, that the future belongs to those who are curious, adaptable, and resilient. Curiosity, adaptability, resilience. Are there three words better suited to the promising young professionals in front of me today? After all, I need not remind you that you take the first steps on this incredible journey of yours at a time of great uncertainty. The jobs you'll do, the ways that you'll work, and the roles of creators, communicators, and designers, all of these are changing at an unbelievable pace. But I'll let you in on a secret. The future has always been uncertain. Maybe it appeared that family members, mentors, and older peers had things all laid out from the moment they entered the professional world. But in reality, they had their own challenges to navigate. Constant adaptation has long been the most crucial ingredient to professional success. And studying for your degree at a time of such dramatic disruption leaves you better equipped than most to confront the changes ahead. Your education has prepared you to think around corners that other people can't see yet. Your creativity will give you instant comfort with using emerging tools to build and solve problems. And when new career paths open up, the confidence you developed as students will embolden you to take the road less traveled. So standing before you today, I'm already impressed with all that you've accomplished. You've filmed documentaries that have changed how people look at the world. You've collaborated on research that rethinks how we design cities to be sustainable and equitable. You've completed internships in Denver, New York, Washington, and other great cities. And you've designed creative campaigns that have turned heads in contests around the state. Some of you have been published in the Associated Press and elsewhere, and you did this great work by seeing there was an opportunity to change the world, and you acted on it. So I hope you remember that determination when you get going gets difficult. I won't tell you that there won't be challenges, but I will tell you that everything you've done up to this moment has prepared you to succeed. I hope that as you celebrate today with those you love and sacrifices they made for your success and making it possible, that you also reflect on all that you've learned as a college student and as a young person who's already met and overcome incredible challenges. And I hope doing so gives you the courage and confidence to go forth determined to use your creative talents to make the world an inspiring place, as so many have done before you. And know this, when you do feel overwhelmed by change, as we all do from time to time, the relationships that you forged here will sustain you. When you need to be inspired, reassured, motivated, or challenged, you will always be welcomed on our campus and encouraged by the peers, faculty, and staff who supported you here in Boulder. So class of 2026, my most heartfelt congratulations to each of you on all that you've accomplished. Now go forth and make us proud. I want to take a moment to thank our leadership for the important roles that they've played in shaping your experiences as CMDI students. Please stand as I introduce you. We're joined by members of our faculty leadership group, Rick Stevens, Nabil Chaibi, Xiaoting Li, Daniel Hodge, and Tim Kuhn. We also have the chairs of our 7 academic departments with us today. From Advertising, Public Relations, and Media Design, Kay Weaver. From Communications, Cindy White. From Critical Media Practices, Reese Auguste. From Environmental Design, Stacy Schulte. From Information Science, Brian Simon is unable to attend, so we're instead joined by distinguished Professor Leisha Palin. From Journalism, Patrick Ferrucci. And from Media Studies, Ted Streepus. I would also like to recognize the other faculty who are here celebrating our graduates. Our faculty plays such an important role both in and out of the classroom in preparing our students to succeed. They're seated behind me and in the first rows along the floor on both sides of the arena because we can't fit them all on stage. And can I ask all of you to please stand and be recognized? Our amazing faculty. At this time, we'll recognize our graduates who have earned distinction and honors during their time at CMDI. I invite Rick Stevens, our Associate Dean of Undergraduate Education, to the podium to announce these graduates as well as our department and college awards.
Good morning. I'm very pleased to recognize the academic achievement of our students who are graduating with honors and distinction. Students graduating with high distinction have completed a minimum of 60 credit hours at CU and a grade point average of 3.75 or higher. Students graduating with distinction have also completed a minimum of 60 credit hours at CU and have a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Can I ask all students graduating with either high distinction or distinction, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Students who graduate with Latin honors, the designations of cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude, have an overall GPA of 3.5 or higher and have completed a senior honors project that demonstrates independent learning and intellectual insight beyond what is gained through coursework. Students who have learned Latin honors, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. In the spirit of recognizing student excellence, each year we acknowledge those graduates who excelled academically and went above and beyond their academic role on campus to participate in activities or projects that benefit their fellow students and their community. I'm pleased to announce this year's winners of the William White Awards, which go to the student with the highest GPA in the class, as well as one student in each of our college's 7 departments who best demonstrates academic merit, professional achievement, and service to the school. Boulder native William White graduated from CU's School of Journalism in 1933. He was a reporter in Boulder, Denver, and New York before becoming the foreign editor of Time magazine from the early 1940s through the mid-1950s, based in London, Brazil, and Montreal. At the advice of his longtime friend Edward R. Murrow, who told him, "It doesn't matter what you do, what matters is that you do it from where you want to live," Mr. White returned to Boulder, where he started the White & White public relations firm. William and Connie White established this endowment in 1998. Students, I hope these awards bring you the opportunities for adventure and success that Mr. White enjoyed as a CU alumnus. Please stand when I call your name. Family and friends, please hold your applause until all students have been recognized. The CMDI William White Outstanding Graduate Award is presented each semester to the graduating student who has the highest GPA in the class. The winner among students who graduated in fall 2025 is Lola Stanley. The winner among spring 2026 graduates is Lauren Lopez. In what is truly a rare distinction, Lauren is also the outstanding senior for one of our departments, the Department of Communication. The William White Outstanding Seniors are Leah Sabo in Advertising, Public Relations, and Design, Zach Shagnon in Critical Media Practices, Evie Werner in Environmental Design, Kate Davis in Information Science, Hayden Shudid in Journalism, and Kotar Wadidi in Media Studies. Congratulations to all of our student award winners.
Okay, thank you, Associate Dean Stevens. It is now time to begin the presentation of our degree candidates. For a listing of all graduates, please refer to your program. All those names are listed there. We're going to begin by welcoming up Professor Seital Ling, Associate Dean of Graduate Programs, to the podium, who's going to be presenting our PhD doctoral degree candidates. And for those of you not familiar with graduate school, PhD stands for finally done. Please welcome Professor Seital Ling to our podium as the Associate Dean of Graduate Studies.
Thank you, Professor Koshman. Today, we are delighted to recognize graduates from 5 of our doctoral programs, each of which has its own curriculum and set of dedicated faculty members. We are proud of our PhD graduates, who we are excited to send on to careers in academia, industry, government, and the nonprofit sector. PhD graduates, please come forward. As the graduate's name and dissertation title are announced, the faculty advisor will hoot the graduate, signifying the student's success in earning the highest degree awarded by the Academy.
Sawa Kazi. Advisor is Omedi Oching. Their dissertation is titled Fugitive Ontologies, Caste, Race, Slavery in the Making of Kukan. Sean Kenny, advisor Karen Ashcraft, being presented by Tim Kuhn. Their dissertation is titled Queering Relations, Orienting to Bureaucracy in DEI Work. Okay. Dustin Martinez, advisor Lisa Flores. Their dissertation is titled Penetrating Rhetorical Studies by Listening to Holteneres and Reclaiming the Fullness of Being Brown. Nancy Mangino, advisor Karen Ashcraft and Tim Kuhn. Their dissertation is titled African Feminist Decolonial Organizing, Organizational Hybridity and Communication Motility in the Global North. Michaela Torres, advisor Lisa Flores. Their dissertation is titled Unraveling the Urban Tapestry, the Historical Threads of Displacement and Devastation in Los Angeles. Earning the PhD in Emergent Technologies and Media Art Practices is Brooke Van, advisor Betsy Biggs. Their dissertation is titled Resonant Bodies, a Queer Sonic Method for Embodied Listening Across Media and Data. Earning the PhD in Information Science is Taji Harris. Tajane Harris. Advisor is Laisha Palin, and their dissertation is titled Once and Future Ghosts, Legacy Data and the Socio-Technical Organization of Environmental Justice Activism in Today's West Dallas. Hannah Laurie Jones, Advisor Brian Keegan, and Alexandra Siegel. Their dissertation is titled Digital Memory Infrastructure Revealed Through Remembering the Arab Spring Across Languages. Aaron Robinson, Advisor Laisha Palin. Their dissertation is titled From Standing Apart to Standing Together, the Social Reorganization of Biological Field Stations Through Computer-Supported Cooperative Work. Catherine Wethington, Advisor Jed Brubaker. Their dissertation is titled Queer Technology, Reimagining Design for Queer Critique. John Chi, Advisor Stephen Boyda. Their dissertation is titled Designing Novel Expression Technology for People with Mental Health Conditions. Earning the PhD in Intermediate Art, Writing, and Performance is Jonathan Gallagher. The advisor is Joel Swanson, and their dissertation is titled Making with Movement. Ian Hatcher, advisor Joel Swanson. Their dissertation is titled Promissory Art, Deploying Corporate Rhetoric in Parafiction Performance. Earning the PhD in Media Research and Practice, Kyle Harris, advisor Burton St. John. Their dissertation is titled The Dialectic Tensions of Neoliberal Narratives and Field Logic in Public Relations AI Practices. Pulang Perbuanane, advisor Toby Hop, examining political attitudes of Indonesian first-time voters. Nicola Reddle, advisor Mike McDevitt, The Fourth Wall, understanding the role of strategic transparency in audience perceptions and willingness to pay for investigative journalism. You want Andy? Andy Sturt, advisor Patrick Ferrucci. Their dissertation is titled Punting the Football Down the Racetrack, a boundary work analysis of sports journalism in a hybrid media era. Sarah Alatmi, advisor Kay Weaver. Their dissertation is titled AI Revolution in Saudi Arabian Public Relations Practices. Does AI need decolonialization? I'm going to get it. Nihal Alakbawe, advisor Mike McDevitt. Their dissertation is titled Student Journalists as Critical Change Agents, a Slower but Deeper Epistemology of Newswork. Success Osayi, Advisor Mike McDevitt. Their dissertation is titled A Comprehensive Study of the Role of Journalist Agency in the Mediated Public Diplomacy Process. Naeem Abaradi, Advisor Nabil Eshaibi. Their dissertation is titled Immersive Return, Virtual Reality as Decolonial Tool for Embodied Memory, Presence, and Future Imagination. Talia Agan. Their dissertation advisor is Stuart Hoover. Their dissertation is titled No Place to Go, The Prosody of Grief in Digital Media as New Poetics of Death. Julie Eslick, advisor Rick Stevens. Their dissertation is titled Material Memory, Fashion Feminism, and Rosie's Boiler Suit. Iris Gambler, advisor Josh Shepard. Their dissertation is titled Lady Lazarus Redux, a Socio-Ontology of Live Stream Suicide. Nandi Pointer, advisor Sandra Rostovska. Their dissertation is titled Exit to Entry, Black Expats in Teaching English Abroad as Fugitive Liberatory Praxis. Joel Thurman, advisor Lori Emerson. Their dissertation is titled Making Heroes, DC Comics, Child Welfare, and the Construction of Orphan in American Culture.
I would now like to invite the Associate Dean of Graduate Programs to come forward to award the Masters of Arts in Communication. Mel Hanby. Farina Islam. Ava Mameri. Kaylee Sugimoto. Amy Gomez. Ayala Hanchett. Jillian Harklerode. Demaya Harper. Teresa Hurst. Miranda Musa. Sandra Vargas. And now with a Master of Science in Information Science, Tanai Bennis. Josie Mahoney. Abby Seal. Jack Manning. Rory O'Flynn. And with a Master of Arts in Journalism, Annie McKeegan. With a Master of Arts in Public Engagement, Sarah Dawn Haynes. Rajakava Kamarkar. With a Master of Arts in Strategic Communication Design, Kai Franks.
If you want to, it's all right.
Congratulations. This year's graduates have not only mastered their coursework, but they have also pursued research projects, produced media and multimedia work for professional outlets, and served as teaching assistants and mentors for many of our undergraduates. Our master's students are leaders, scholars, and creators who we are confident will thrive as they enter their chosen fields. Congratulations again.
And thank you, Associate Dean Xiao Ting Li, for your leadership of our graduate program. Congratulations to our graduates this morning. Now, before we begin the presentation of our bachelor's degrees, we're going to pause for a somber but important moment in our program today. We are going to present a posthumous degree to one of our buffs who sadly could not be here with us today. At this time, I would like to invite Professor Ted Streifus to the podium. He's chair of the Media Studies Department, and he will oversee the presentation of our posthumous degree.
Thank you, Dr. Koshman. Good morning, everybody. Most of you probably know that the CU community lost Dominic Ponder in a single-car motor vehicle accident on March 1st. Dom was one of our own, not only a quarterback for the Buffs, but also a CMDI student majoring in media studies. I regret that I never had the opportunity of working with Dom, although several of my colleagues did. One called him a peer leader and noted his strong and reassuring presence in class. Another said that he excelled with humility, curiosity, academic rigor, and humor. Based on conversations I've had with Dom's mother, Katrina Hughes, I'm convinced Dom was born to major in media studies. He was named for Dominic Toretto, Vin Diesel's character in the Fast and Furious films. The pronunciation of his first name, Dominic, ending with a Q, and of his middle name, Elias, spelled A-L-I-A-S, like alias, sometimes confounded people. But it also exemplified the uneasy relationship between oral and written expression, one of the founding tensions of media studies. Today, Dom will graduate with a posthumous degree from my department, having completed more than 80% of the degree requirements before his accident. His sister, Monroe Ponder, will be on stage to accept the degree on his behalf. Now, Katrina told me that Dom loved life, lived it to the fullest, and had such a big heart and made people feel loved, included, and important. Thank you all for channeling Dom's beautiful spirit today. Also, I hope you'll become involved with the 722 Foundation, which was established by the Ponder Hughes family to honor Dom's legacy, to promote support and community initiatives, and also to encourage responsible decision-making. So with that, I invite Monroe to the stage to accept Dom's degree from Dean Bergen. Joining them are Reginald Calhoun, Director of Football Operations, and Rick George, Athletic Director Emeritus.
Thank you all for your support and your honor of that special moment. That's what it means to be part of this Colorado community. We rejoice with those who rejoice, we mourn with those who mourn. Once a Buff, forever a Buff. At this time, we will now recognize our candidates receiving bachelor's degrees in arts, science, and environmental design. Class of 2026, this is a special moment. It is the last time you will be gathered all together in one place. And with that in mind, after you come across the podium, please return to your seats. You'll receive your diploma covers, and you can celebrate one final time before our reception. And you'll notice when you get those diploma covers, of course they are empty. Your actual diploma will be mailed to you later, but not until you pay all those parking tickets, library fees, and other associated debts. Anyway, with that in mind, I invite our bachelor's degree candidates to please come forward.
Leah Sabo.
With a Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Lauren Lopez.
Ella Como.
Amy Kibort. Noelia Caballero.
Jonathan Landis Jr.
Alexander David.
Ayuba Mensa.
William Lewis.
Alex Williams.
Mia Palagata.
Wesley Hempelman.
Timothy Pavero.
Joshua Wieberdink. Grant Stedman.
Riley Pitzer. Peyton Burney.
Jenna Shenbaum.
Patrick Carrasca.
Jane Luddington.
Stella Santor-Sheeter.
Reagan Wittergren.
Emily Chang.
Hannah Kitchener.
Robert Barron.
Brooke Levitt.
Nick Rosenthal.
Brooke Burstein.
Eric Don Juan.
Rylan Hinman Egender.
Nathan Hoffman.
Kennedy Perez.
Genesis Cope Padilla.
Lily Mae Flyer.
Elena Basukos.
Owen Guzik.
Elliot Young.
Diego Jerez.
Carly Gelfand.
Moses Markels.
Brooke Searfoss.
Quinn Kelly.
Amaya Saragosa.
Lauren Gillespie.
Jane Borneman.
Brooke Martin Gifford.
Liv Johnstad.
Clara Sullivan.
Caden Martinez.
Annabelle Olson.
Taylor Harris.
Grace Lewis Fannin.
Tabrizia Zubrod.
Mia Buckholtz.
Callie Gendolfi.
Georgia Stanko.
Libby Stone.
Evan Bird.
Ava Esposito.
Alexandra German.
Lily Delgado.
Allison Miller.
Satori Griffith. Connor Jersey.
Sydney Venetsanopoulos.
Catherine Schaefer.
Charlotte Hobson.
Lily Broadhead.
Margaret Willis.
Dulce Nunez.
Catherine Crochalis.
Lance Panganaban.
Julia Meyer.
Denise Hanselman.
Stephanie Shemish.
Arwin Zaleski.
Gabby Scheidler.
Wyatt Vitano.
Mia Martinez.
Luke Shropshire.
Maura Riley.
Fiona Kelly.
Eloise Treaster.
Jillian Findley.
Audrey Altunian.
Madeline Worrell.
Alessandro Villalpando.
Trevin Mueller.
London Sela.
Tyler Time.
Catherine Baxter.
Eli Sanders.
Ellie Holtgren.
Avery Verbeck.
Alina DeMonts.
Jordan Stewart.
Kendall Corkins.
Shayla Hart.
Emily Barnes.
Melanie Maureen Scanlon.
Reese Elliott.
Lauren Bingham.
Erin Cryer.
Cooper Wallace.
Sophia Coombs.
Miles Bone.
Annalise Handley.
Alexandria Riley.
Taryn Walters.
Nicholas Waldeck.
Aaron Brinkman.
Zachary Ferris.
Fallon Brady.
Luke Lloyd.
Olivia Sullivan.
Jackson Schwarzendruber.
Paige Pennell.
Skylar Longerbone.
Nora Islinger.
Daniel Laverty.
Alexandra Anaya.
Abigail Lane.
Fiona McGinnis.
Darius Leto.
Veronica Drab.
Dalton Lanham.
Wiley Douglas.
Dylan Hummus.
Marina Barreto.
Finnegan O'Reilly.
Sarah Morton.
Josephine Dispro.
Isabella Barbush.
Olivia Hauser.
Ava Marius.
Charlie Levy.
William Newton.
Ryan Sunderland.
Madeline Spates.
Tanner Marseille.
Caitlin Gardner.
Luke Jaser.
Annika Ort.
Aiden Brennan.
Madison Moss.
Nicholas Johnson.
Catherine Richmond.
Joshua Lopez.
Riley Skimmerhorn.
Grant Faust.
Maggie Hack.
Jacob Myers.
Nora Hamford.
Connor O'Keefe.
Olivia Gawanter.
Henry Shellhorn.
Michael Robinson.
Alexander Gardner.
Rhett Kaya.
Amy Labontu.
Rachel Palik. Caleb Thomas.
Beckham Faya.
Mary Strasser.
Josh Calla.
Lillian Wright.
Cooper Flynn.
Hillary Wurtenberg.
Dean Boyer.
Charlotte Gaudette.
Mercer Krusner.
Loden Kloppenberg.
Jack Shand.
Andrew Marsh.
Aiden Reimer.
Luis Antonio Bravo.
Bella McKernan.
Nico Bennett.
Louis Fico.
Alden Koskoff.
Brecken Guerra.
Casey Stevens.
Hank Tucker.
Braden Stirrett.
Jenna Reed.
Samantha Russo.
Ryan Pauber.
Emily Moore.
Alina Uligian.
Alejandro Abarca Colina.
Arlie Goldman.
Sarah Brady.
Kristen Crammel.
Elizabeth Suffian.
Kyla McAuliffe.
Ava Hagen.
Jade Solomini.
Elsie Zeraga.
Bailey Drevno.
Grace Burns.
Kaylee Davis.
Elliot Druck.
Christina Proctor.
Joseph Bassalina.
Lindsay Rundell.
Raymond Lamline.
Isabel Katz.
Jack Chandler.
Grace Norden.
Mason Mott.
Shia Dueck.
Cameron Shutter.
Quinn Ahrens.
Liliana Anderson.
Ali Pardo.
Riley Eisenstein.
Grace Coveney.
Nadia Pritchik.
Nicholas Tolucci.
Caitlin Carpenter.
Juliana Buck.
Ashlyn Oaklish.
Ella Revivo.
Diego Ramirez.
Campbell Dockin.
Eli Deutsch.
Sophia Bolich.
Theo Moot.
Mia Waldman.
Grace McKee.
Alexandra Dolsak.
Hannah Jacquemin.
Taylor Kahn.
Grace Smith.
Delaney Schultz.
Marissa Rousey.
Annie Hilbert.
August Freelink.
Sabrina Harris.
Alexandra Lasik.
Gus Wibblesman.
Grayson Ittig.
Camille Kosic.
Reed Tamai Bracero.
Leah Meyer.
Emma Beekis.
Isabella Marquez.
Maggie Kocher.
Kelly Colanto.
Madison Hayes.
Benjamin Bazarian.
Kaylee Austin.
Zachary Kleinman.
Helen Hahn.
Jason May.
Emily Howard.
Kate Jepson.
Hannah David.
Anna Bediger.
Chloe Walsh.
Talia Marchuka.
Sam Blatt.
Charlie Williams.
Joel Petershak.
Alejandro Mata.
Ethan Bierig.
Abigail Sino.
Johnny Shavitz.
Tiana Hermes.
Daniel Sosin.
Joseph O'Day.
Max Tannenbaum.
Emerson Lane.
Lily Brownell.
Sam Beckham.
Marissa Crenshaw.
Lydia Sarbacher.
Audrey McClure.
Macy Place.
Kelly Alexander.
Hannah Hoffman.
Zoe Turner.
Zenyi Zhai.
Mattia Ishaibi.
Taylor Higgins.
Alexandra Lipka.
John Cuthbert.
Alexander Lazaru.
Mason Hibbett.
Owen Taylor.
Lauren Milnes.
Evan Kaplan.
Madeline Krozek.
James Zagelmeyer.
Sophia Caldwell.
Ethan Heffern.
Andrea Herrera.
Grace Westling.
Erica Isroff.
Madeline Flanagan.
Charlie Pompeian.
Katie Brooks.
Curtis Kroll.
Amanda Winslow.
Devin McAleer.
Olivia Alvarez.
Jack Rowe.
Haley Patterson.
Maya Murta.
Aria Harkness.
Michael Robinson.
Amaya Sabala.
Haya Vanessa.
Olivia Brem.
Olivia Randazzo.
Riley Fry.
I would now like to invite the chair of the Department of Environmental Design to come forward with the award of the Bachelor of Environmental Design, Paige Jager.
Sydney Dosa.
Dawa Yengi Sherpa.
Joe Lingold.
Nicole Chung.
Kendra Hudgens.
Margaret Brown.
Rachel Greenberg.
I would now like to invite the chair of the Department of Information Science to come forward to award the Bachelor of Science in Information Science, Catherine Davis.
Morgan Burkar.
Nicholas Hazeman.
Oliver Taby.
Ricky Tuca.
Mickey Brulette.
Eduardo Trejo Trinidad.
Jude Nicolaitis.
Nicole Erin Keffer.
William Knight.
Noah Parker.
Boshen Liu.
Brooke Jordan.
Jack Bond.
Ashley West.
Chris McGee.
Maddox Repich.
Kayla Drumkey.
Mason Moots.
Daniel Aiden Schur.
Jackson Gimza.
Grayson Custon.
Evan McCarthy.
Emma Myers.
Eli Caravu.
Finley Louise Simon.
Adalberto Matsum Archuleta.
Devin Sharona Sufer.
Kevin Sanchez.
Maggie Miller.
Victoria Gutierrez Gonzalez.
Elizabeth Foster.
Angeline Moyer Armijo.
Henry Drinkwater.
Abby Henderson.
Kyan Carney.
Ratanavadi Kongla.
Analia Clifton.
Anika Chowdhury.
Arnell Hudzik.
Soyoung Lee.
Andrew Parrish.
Yangxi Lu.
Riley DiChiaro.
Lauren Ward.
Chloe Hammond.
Bianca Biordo Rosado.
Elizabeth Nicole Travia.
Jasmine Lynn.
Anna Rayhawk.
Avery Kissinger.
Erin Gallagher.
Lucas Drager.
Annabelle Torgov.
Avery Dow.
Tessa Ring.
Bailey Sheldon.
Mary Kate Milligan.
Emilia Mance.
Paris Dunleavy.
Adri McCarville.
Morgan Evans.
Katie Lynn Fisher.
Ripley Coop.
Lucy Wade.
Max Arnold.
Nicholas Pettit.
Max Hagen.
Nicholas Walker.
Samson Gear.
Brandon Liu.
John Lohr.
Will Hendrickson.
Max Deutsch.
Parker Burt.
William Meisner.
Anthony Giraldi.
Rachel Adis.
Herberto Corral Angulo.
Emma Hirsch.
Christian Valentino.
Ella Whittle.
Harrison Levine.
J.P. Warner.
Thomas Marr.
Edward Middlecoff.
Catherine Wynn.
Hayden Barbaric.
Nikolai Lazarev.
Keely Bry.
Aubrey Hatch.
Daniela Hunt.
Abigail Cody Daniel.
Eve Jones.
Fabian Teklu.
Mia Johamowitz.
Ferdinand Fancam.
Tegan Kennedy Johnstone.
Finn Sargent.
James Michael Holda.
Dion Baffy.
Owen Baum.
Mohammed Jatta.
Robert Henry Brunel.
Nathaniel Elias.
Matthew Silver.
Elliot Bowen.
Linton Blumstrand.
Adam Burhane.
Carson Henthorn.
Nathan Haptionas.
Peter Meniatis.
Finan Jonas.
Caden Franke.
Patrick Mancuso.
Jacob Coinzen.
Drew Collins.
Connor Houston.
Vincent Furiel.
Ryan Robin.
Owen Lowry.
Jackson Gillum.
Marcus Houston.
Maya Ellen.
Leland Smith.
Ava Rausch.
Samson Kidane.
Hannah Enger.
I would now like to invite the chair of the Department of Journalism to come forward to award the Bachelors of Arts in Journalism. Hayden Jadid.
Sydney Garton.
Salem Goodman.
Carmen Boyle.
Wyatt Duesenberg.
Mira Haugen.
Eve O'Neill.
Molly Elert.
Geneva Ash.
Samantha Mora.
Lily Patrick.
Chloe Mallon.
Summer Carless.
Ella Bowles.
Rowan Ellis Rissler.
Nathaniel Mosley.
Sanaya Robinson.
Wiley McBride.
Kaylee Reed.
Antonia Hidalgo Herrera.
Vittorio Bongiovanni.
Maya Matis.
Benjamin Babson.
Sage Thompson.
Gavin Orth.
Harry Powers.
Sophia Juke.
Colin Kuzneric.
Eli Whitney.
Lauren Paskey.
Jack Zaporin.
Alexis Jennings.
Jordan Hooten.
Emma Kaiser.
Jessica Cotmel.
Jacqueline Gamble.
Grace Moore.
Lily Groton.
Caitlin Alexander.
Abby Lomas.
Rue Murray.
Elizabeth Phillips.
Brooklyn Miller.
Marina Araujo.
Ella Berry.
Grace Cadman.
Isabel Stewart Adams.
Catherine Hood.
Lacey Daniel.
Georgia Glassford.
Mackenzie Cole.
Brenna Roscoe.
Rhea Conradson.
Lorelei Woolbeer.
Sydney Schrader.
Ella Holden.
Sophia Collins.
Phoebe Dwyer.
Brooklyn Howard.
Catherine Polyp Sawyer.
Mackenzie Shea.
Ella Mork.
Isabella Rothman.
Olivia Sweeterman.
Rowan Kennedy.
Daniel Dupay.
Creed Miller.
Abigail Maycomber.
Julia McLean.
Grayson Kern.
Lou LeClaire.
Kaylee Murphy.
Susan Cormack.
Ashley Anderson.
Hannah Brennan.
Miranda Blow.
Goretta Kirchhoff.
Neve Ryan.
Jessica Sachs.
Ella McHenry.
Cameron Montgomery.
Joanna Conforti.
Avery Kinnison.
Andrew Moran.
Alexandra Organa.
Eliza Peary.
Iris Serrano.
Sophia Karpowicz.
Catherine Cronin.
Ava Plattler.
Michael McAndrews.
Natalie Tapia.
Charles Bickham.
Fatima Bukaigas.
Etienne Denoyer.
Tova Garfield.
Lincoln Roach.
Lucy Esquivel.
Harrison Simeon.
Camden Stolowski.
Brittany Garcia.
George Hildner.
Mark Getzler.
Jonah Paquette.
Oliver Hayes.
Marin Floor.
Zach Morford.
Alexandra Berlin.
Catherine Mackenzie Grace Shelswell White.
Lily Goldstein.
Sam Kurtz.
Sydney Palais.
Emerson Clymer.
Elizabeth Piper.
Elizabeth Ann Cutting.
Quentin Cutler.
Ashley Buddy.
Caden Hill.
Thomas Hinton.
Simon Wolf.
Nicholas Ambrosio.
Leighton Dom.
Hannah Booth.
Isabella Anderson.
Olivia O'Haver.
Jesse Mirabili.
I would now like to invite the chair of the Department of Critical Media Practices to come forward to award the Bachelor of Arts in Media Production, Zachary Shagnon.
Ella Cafiero.
Bailey Carricker.
Hannah Paulus.
Brooklyn Carricker.
Jaden Argov.
Mason Richard.
Aiden Manning.
Henry Hess.
Houston Rawls.
Daniel Sheedy.
Nicholas Brooks.
Hayden Hausman.
Riley Traeger.
Logan McInnes.
Owen Wiggins.
Kobe Wetterings.
Lauren Romero.
Gabo Page Seguro.
Owen Balboa.
Alyssa Alvarez.
Trent Steffen.
Kellen Gussman.
Michael Thorne.
Jose Alex Leon.
Grayson Guinan.
Ali Lorraine.
Noah Torres.
Benjamin LaPlante.
Cecilia Conrad.
Tyler Hebrey.
Eloise Lorenz.
Thomas Barrett.
Nicholas McCarthy.
John Kirklow.
Sebastian Kohlhofer.
Fiona McKenna.
I would now like to invite the chair of the Department of Media Studies to come forward for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts in Media Studies. Kautar El Elwadi.
Elliot Mahoney.
Trini Willerton.
Roberto Vera.
Madeline Payne.
Alexander Hartman.
Brandon DePena.
Maximilian Osterman.
John McDermott.
James Checky.
Jacqueline Pereira.
Judah Kaufman Tobias.
Darby Metz.
Olin Silverman.
Chloe Wolfram.
Michael Newkirk.
Declan Karch.
Jack Turpin.
Flynn Nolte.
Colette Gagliano.
Aiden Robinson.
Sidney Liebhauser.
Ben Schweger.
Thomas Keller.
Ellie Hoffman.
Elena Fisher.
Claire Bachtal.
Perry Rigner.
Roxy Hampton.
Lucy Alanya.
Casey Johnson.
Claire Fagan.
Madeline Hughes.
Emma Sahara.
Ashlyn Stasswender Swayze.
Emmeline Adams.
Tegan Schreiber.
Remy Krupinski.
Holly Winninger.
Zachary Dial.
Riley Murphy.
Ryan Dial.
Ashley Moorbach.
Jack Remington.
Gavin Olson.
Carrie Jensen.
Connor Chase.
Camden Alfrey.
Aiden Baumgarten.
Nick Spilotro.
Declan Friedman.
Donovan Houston.
Lily Becker.
McCarley Root.
Oh. Ollie Murphy.
Ben Lucan.
Leo Singer.
Mickey Page.
Lily Shaw.
Jonas Larson.
Bailey Balsinger.
Benjamin Ospaug. Ryan Dunn. Daniel O'Brien. Riley Stark. Andrew Papura. Jackson Williams. Anna Gordon. Taylor Nichols. Eliana Gianola. Maya Dank. Spencer Edson. Joaquin Salinas. Gavin Faulkner. Hayden Spracklin. Connie Dolati. Olivia Myers. Shay Ackman. Elizabeth Billy. Caitlin Jenkins. Rowan Bissell. Jason Hoffman. Ethan Fisher. Natalie Newman. And last but not least, Jada Shore. Congratulations to all the graduates.
Wow, that was pretty awesome. Thank you, everyone. And graduates, this is your day. It's also a big day for your friends and families in the audience who've done so much to support you on your journey so far. Let's recognize them. I'd also like to thank our college leadership on the stage, our faculty in the audience who are here to support our graduates, and also our staff. They have worked together so hard to support our mission, our students, and our community. Would our staff please stand so we can thank you for all you do for CMDI? And it may have been somebody on our staff who messed this up, but we forgot to mention one of our William White Outstanding Seniors, and that is Amy Keyboard. Amy, would you stand so we can express our gratitude for your excellence as a scholar? Congratulations. Now, this almost concludes our ceremony. After the tassel turning, would you please remain seated while the graduates recess from the arena floor and head up the stairs to join family and friends. We're going to gather at Engerbretsen Quad for our reception this year. There's a signage to help you locate the quad. We have staff members posted along the route as well. So look for pop-up banners with department names if you want to find graduates from your major. So, class of 2026, I want you to stay connected with us and your peers as you start this next chapter. So please keep us posted on all of your successes and be sure to visit when your journey brings you back to Boulder. And with that, it's my great honor and privilege to present our graduates, PhD and master's students. Congratulations. And now, bachelor's graduates, will you please stand and move your tassel from the right to the left? Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you.